Welcome to Port Elizabeth. We're at St. George's Park for this clash between the Nelson Mandela Bay Giants and the Tshwane Spartans. Both have had a little bit of a hiccup in their last couple of games, particularly the Giants, who've lost 2 on the trot. A little bit cold today. We have had the toss, though, and the Tshwane Spartans have won the toss, and they chose to have a bat first on a wicket that has been used before, was used in the previous game. Very windy. We also had some rain as well. Dane Pitts is with me to have a look at the two sides.
Good evening, everyone. Couple of changes for the Tshwane Spartans. Vian Mulder to open the batting, nice, exciting for him. And they got the wrist spinner from Afghanistan, Waka Salam Kale. Very excited to see how he goes on a slowish surface. And Corbin Bosch to add some pace. A forced change for the Nelson Mandela Bay Giants with Onke Nyaku out and Akona Miyaka making his debut for the Giants. Jason Roy left out. Interesting to leave the explosive Jason Roy out, but again a balanced team with a lot of bowling options.
Oh, Johnny!
And
well done,
an interesting change as well for the Spartans. Vian Mulder's never opened the batting in T20s. Driving over the top, lovely stroke. Very well played. Nicely played. Very well timed. Placement just perfect. Nice looking stroke again. Very well timed. What a start this is for Tony de Zorzi. Very well played again. Wow, it seems to be coming onto the bat very nicely at the moment. Wow, that sounded so good off the bat. He's cracked it through the offside to end the over. A big one for the Spartans. 24 without loss. Oh, it's a thick edge, and with third up, there's an opportunity for a boundary. He just has to get it fine enough. Good timing again. Excellent drive. Doesn't have a major follow-through. It's just all timing and placement.
What a shot. Down the wicket to Buren Hendricks and flies it all the way.
It's a slower delivery, but it's in the slot. And look at how he advances down the wicket, the extension of the arms.
All clever. Very, very clever. Ends the power play with a boundary. This is second versus third. There we go. Paul Harris called it. Always gets a wicket in his first over, Imran Tahir, and de Zorzi goes.
At the back of the hand, Googly comes down nowhere near it, little bit of turn. Well, about the easiest stumping as you get, and he knows he's done it once again when his team need him.
This one he gets hold of, he sees this beautifully. Smashed straight back, and it's a boundary. Well, that's what he does so well. He just does that so well and so easily.
Oh, it's a little edge. And a bit of luck for Vian Mulder. It's running away down towards the boundary, and the ball will win the race.
Just a bit of spin there by Imran Tahir.
Yeah, Deal on the ring!
It's a great shot, baby.
He knows now that perhaps he can't take the risk of a bit of flight. He's going to have to bowl a lot. Googlies like that. He's picked it well, and look how this races away. All the rain we've had, still a very quick outfield.
Oh, it's wide and full, and he takes full advantage towards extra cover.
Well, I'm surprised whether this has slipped out of his hands. It's 50 partnership.
He loves it in that sort of area, but I'm just thinking he's trying to take it outside of his eye line.
Very well played, Vian Mulder. Good control in the shot, good control through the innings. His fourth 50.
Very mature innings this by Vian Mulder. Prides himself in his batting. He's played beautifully. He's played all around the ground, which is something that will make him really, really happy, and the Spartans as well, as they congratulate him on his fourth 50 in T20 cricket.
Driving in the air and well wide of the fielder. That's in the inner ring, and another boundary for AB de Villiers. Driving down the ground, in the air, Heino Kun takes the catch. Yet another catch to Heino Kuhn. And Vian Mulder, after a wonderful innings.
Björn Hendricks here, bowling a slightly wider line. Got away with it in my opinion. A good catch by Heino Kuhn.
You never know what he can do in those last 2-3 overs. Oh, it's a brilliant delivery. Imran Tahir finishing off his spell in style.
The googly, it hit middle and off, and fantastic to see from Imran Tahir, the second fastest at 350 T20 wickets.
Hockey skills coming in to effect.
Hey B, de Villiers, have you hit this out the ground?
Well, again, a bit predictable, this length from Dada. Back of the length, AB de Villiers as well, he's got all of that. 89 metres at this ground, that's gone a long way. He's picked up that length so quickly. He's been waiting for that for a while. He's earned the right now to have a bit of a crack.
And this should be 4. Trying to hit the deck, opens up the offside, and again AB de Villiers. And that does! We're into 21 runs off the over.
What's the point you were making earlier? Is AB de Villiers with a score in mind, but you just never know what he can do at the back end of an innings.
Hasn't got all of this, or does he? Oh, finally they dismiss him.
Have a look at this. Doesn't quite get it. It was the right length for him to go again. That's a good catch. It's a pressure catch.
Hanging in the air, hanging in the sky. Must be Betska out there. I think it is. It's a very, very good catch.
Chris Morris taking some pace off the ball, deceiving Tom Curran. Set himself beautifully under that high ball. Did Matthew Bretsky. A great catch and yet another wicket.
The batsmen are really trying to go after the bowlers and they're not letting it happen. In the screws. And that'll be a boundary to end the over.
Oh, what a shot.
Oh, that is adjustment. That's phenomenal. In the air, 1 bounce 4. He doesn't look too fast at this point. But both batters going above 150% strike rate, which is good. And this is an imposing total.
They came in, their top 3 fired, a new look top 2 in De Zorzi and Mulder. They put on a very good opening stand. De Zorzi was first to go. Then de Villiers came in and played superbly well. Klaasen unfortunately missed out. And then Van Biljon and Van der Merwe, well, they finished it off in style.
The Giants bowlers under pressure throughout the 20 overs. Björn Hendricks going at 12 and over. Junior Dahl at 12 and over as well. But the ever-present Imran Tahir 2 for 28, getting his 350th wicket in T20 cricket.
It'll be Corbin Bosch.
Got talented bowler, Corbin Bosch. Hits the deck really hard. Gets the bit outswing. That's his natural shape.
Taking a run. It's a risk. A direct throw. Probably would have seen a run out, and they're going to get another one as well. Might be 4, in fact. It's 5 in total. What a way to get going in the first over. Picked it up, but not far enough. Straight to the fielder. Vian Mulder takes the catch, and Corbin Bosch has a wicket.
Yeah, beaten for pace. Look at this. Top of the bat, beats him for pace. Straight up in the air. Pretty simple catch for Mulder. Can't keep him up the game today, Mulder.
Well, short, pulls it away, very controlled. He's done well to get it down there. That's very well played. In front of square. It's driving straight up. This has gone very high. There's a fielder underneath it, and it's dropped. Vian Mulder puts it down.
Oh, look there. There's the drop catch. And that's all right there. Let's have a look. See. No, that's fine.
He's dragged it across. There's a fielder on the boundary and out. This time around, Vian Mulder takes the catch and celebrates in style.
The Spartans, well, the captain's decided to have him way in front. Slower ball, he has a crack, drags it. It's a good catch. He'll be happy. His heart will be in his chest. Ngidi's happy.
Oh, he's got him. It was wide of the off stump. In the end, he's dragged it on.
That's a massive wicket. Hainu couldn't. Once again, pace off the ball. Played too early. Beat him for lack of pace. Inside edge onto off stump. Fantastic stuff, Lungi Ngidi.
Nicely played.
Last ball of the power play. Clipped away. Good timing from Ben Dunk. He'll get a boundary. That ends the Powerade power play. 40 for 3.
Olaf van der Merwe, his left arm spin. Won't be looking for a great deal of turn and be looking at bowling at the stumps. And maybe a full toss here and there.
In the block hole sort of region.
Gets it in the gap. Ben Dunk finishes another over with a boundary. Powered back will be a boundary to finish the over. So
sweeping it away, cries of catch, and he hasn't got all of it. Dropped. Lungi Ngidi, after a misfield, now drops a sitter.
Dropped a sitter and a big wicket. Got a man in and Ben Dunk having a crack. Not getting it.
Driving in the air and 6.
Can execute the shot quite nicely in an 85-meter 6.
Using his feet again, he had to adjust at the last second and he does it very well. It becomes a big over, much needed, 96 for 3. Pulling it away, and that'll mess up his figures a little bit. Brings up the 100.
It's a great shot, Ryan Carter. Hung back, predicted the length. Oh, he's hit that way in front of square.
It's full and wide, cries of catch it, and a brilliant catch. Lungi Ngidi put down an easy one in that same area earlier on, but this is fantastic.
78 from 50 deliveries. Tennis Carter having got a wide one, that is a very, very good low-down catch. Lungi Ngidi will be happy with that, but still certainly in this game.
Hasn't got hold of it at all. It's gone to the field, another drop catch. Tony DeZorzi puts it down.
That man over there will not be happy. Having played with him a few times at the Cobras, he will not be happy. Especially one of the crucial players.
Picks it up towards a square leg. It's going away from the fielder. A brilliant effort from Lungi Ngidi.
Given the technologies there. Out the screws. And into the crowd. What a shot that is from Ben Dunk.
let me tell you, the Giants are still in this game.
Now over cover. This is a massive over. It's turning into one. 10 off 2. This is hit sweet. Unfortunate. This is unfortunate. I think he's executed it, but Ben Dunk, I think they'll be looking at 20 off the last 2 overs. Outside edge and fortune. Marco Murray. Lovely shot. Timing. Wonderful placement. Hello. In the deep. And Ben Dunk.
He gets it in the gap between square leg and deep mid wicket. 6
to make the signal, and there it is. 6 runs and the crowd love it. Mid-off up in the circle. That's nicely worked away. Ben Dunk, delicate and effective. Oh my goodness. Outside edge, Ben Dunk, what can you do wrong? Nothing. They've chased down another mammoth score here on their home ground. What a game.
They win with 2 balls to spare, and an important win as well at this time of the competition, of the qualifying period. What a performance. Remember, they were at 28 for 3 at one stage. One shorter would have been a magnificent 100 for Dunk 99. Tendescata played his role as well with 33 from 27, and it Marco Murray who saw them home with his 38 off 22.
Certainly played really well. Spartans, they started very well with the ball, Bosch and Morkel, and then, well, they weren't helped out in the field at all. I didn't think the spinners bowled particularly well this evening on a slowish wicket, but the fielders didn't help out their bowlers. If they'd taken their chances, it could have been a lot different.